Anyway, we're going to welcome out our Newlywed show, game show host, Jake Robinson.
Oh. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for America's favorite game show that pits newly married couples against each other to see who knows their spouse better. It's the Newlywed Game. Show, we've got a not-so-recently married couple against two dudes who might as well be married. So, here's how it's going to go. I am going to ask a question. Then you are, madam. You are going to write down your answers to that question on these pieces of paper. That's fine right there. It's fine.
We've got some specially designed scorecards.
Oh
sure.
My!
Get them out.
Big budget on this show.
They're not showing up, so we're just gonna. Oh. All the way from Siam. All right. You're going to write down your answers on these papers, and then without consulting each other, that's key, and then we will reveal, and if you've written down the same answer as your partner, you get a point, whatever that means. For the purposes of this game, Professor Kaple and Adam who is the meek and feminine one, will play the wives, and David and Professor Centeno will be the husbands. Everyone understand? All right, gender norm, sure.
You've got it. So you. Everybody ready for the first question?
You have my Sharpie.
Yes, I'll give it to you all. Sir.
They're kind of snarky for a game show host.
Well, this wasn't my first job choice. All right. The first question, if everyone's ready, is for the ladies. And the question is, the question is for your husbands. What would my husband be doing if he weren't in his current line of work? So I ask you, the husbands, to answer that question, and then the wives to answer that question for their husbands. And we'll compare.
So what would I be doing?
Have you seen the famous 70s game show?
That wasn't a lot of things.
Okay. You will write down what you would be doing if you weren't.
Have you seen the famous 70s?
You'd be writing down what you'd be doing if you weren't in your current line of work, and he'd be writing what you'd be doing in your current line of work if you weren't.
What he thinks I would be.
Yes, and
Yeah.
same for y'all.
Same page. Okay.
Yeah, I got it.
I was told they'd be brief before.
No idea, I've done this
Is everyone ready? Okay, so first, Professor Kaple, what did you say Professor Centeno would have been if he weren't in his current line of work?
Should I show this?
Please do.
A crooner in a Miami nightclub.
Whoa! That's right. That's what we all wish you. Now, what did you write down, Professor Centeno?
I'm sorry, it's so disappointing. Right? Literally.
He would have been writing. That's okay. That's all right. I know you guys love each other. Adam, what did you write David would be?
I said he'd be eating off-brand puddings.
So, I mean, I do that now anyway. I wrote lawyer. I do eat a lot of, that's something I'm just currently passionate about.
The two men are completely just boring.
Just
funny.
Just stayed.
All right, well, it's your turn to guess what your wives would say.
Okay.
This question is obviously for the husbands. What is my wife's favorite state? What is my wife's favorite state? Not town, not county.
Geographic or sort of.
I'm not telling you. All right. Adam's writing a novel. You ready? Okay, Okay, so, Professor Centeno, what did you say that Professor Kaple's favorite state is?
Depending on what you mean by state.
Winning or Ohio? Ohio! David, what did you say Adam's favorite state was?
Depending on what you meant, I put a state of duress or Ohio.
And Adam, how did you answer?
Said of the union.
For the final question. This is for the ladies again, about their husbands. In high school, you're going to finish the sentence. In high school, my husband was voted most likely to blank. Most likely to blank. Yes, this is about the husbands. You can't answer your own question.
Do you really
We
know
found
that?
his fatal flaw. He's a slow writer. It took him 30 days to complete the Rhodes Scholarship application. So one part, all right. Okay. So, Professor Kaple, what did you say Professor Centeno was? Most likely to...
Be scruffy.
That word existed.
How did you answer, Professor Centeno?
Go to jail.
Go to They are related.
Do you want to? Why? Why do you say that?
If I told you, I'd have to kill you.
And that's why he would go to jail.
Adam, what did you put for David?
I said most likely to fritter away his goddamn college education on late night talk shows.
And David, how did you answer?
Eat off-brand puddings. Professor Kaple, thank you so much for coming out and joining us. I still want to know so much, but thank you anyway. Thank you.